Celine Dion, a singer, was much in love with Reen Angelil, her manager. Together, the couple created a great life and successful business. Celine Dion, a Canadian singer, originally hid her romance with future husband Reen Angelil. According to Good Housekeeping, Dion didn't admit she and Angelil were dating until 5 years after their relationship started. Please subscribe my channel for more. I am Mila. Let's start. When she was 19 years old, they embarked on their first formal date in 1987. But Dion revealed they started seeing each other a year before that. Because of their 26-year age difference, the Golden Globe Award recipient was apprehensive to publicly reveal her relationship with Angelil in her album, The Color of My Love. Dion acknowledged her skepticism on how other people might see their romance. The vocalist acknowledged, "I was terrified of what others would think." But she added she could no longer hide her love for Angelil because she wanted to publicly declare it. You want to shout your affection to the world when you're in love. On December 17, 1994, Dion and Angelil finally followed their hearts and wed in an opulent wedding ceremony that was shown on television at Montreal's Notre Dame Basilica. He was 52 while she was 26. The music producer and The Power of Love singer had some challenges only 4 years into their marriage. Angelil was given a throat cancer diagnosis in 1998. Dion made the decision to put her hard profession on hold after receiving the diagnosis so that she could take care of her adored spouse. 2 years later, in 2002, Angelil's cancer entered remission. She reflected on those trying years and said that they had been on a roller coaster. The couple also wanted to create a family, but that process took longer than planned since Dion had reproductive problems. But on January 25, 2001, Dion gave birth to the couple's first child, a son called Reen Charles, after years of attempting to conceive via fertility treatments. Unfortunately, when the two found out that Angelil's illness had returned in 2013, they were saddened once more. He underwent surgery to have the tumor removed in December of the same year. The next year, Dion took yet another year off from work to care for her family's father. Angelil's prolonged cancer battle was lost. Sadly, Angelil succumbed to cancer and passed away in January 2016. Sadly, his wife was not at his side since she had a concert that evening. She shared that she received the following text from her partner just before he died away in an interview with Today in September 2019. Prior to a performance, he called and left me a brief "I love you" greeting. And that evening, it was really late when I returned home. And I didn't want to stir him up, so I could give him a kiss since then he wouldn't be able to fall asleep again. The following morning, he had vanished. Dion stressed that they said farewell before Angelil breathed his last. The 5-time Grammy Award winner revealed that she did not want her spouse to worry by telling him to leave in peace. She claimed that he had been worried about her flourishing musical career, their children, and everything else throughout her life. Dion pleaded with her longtime boyfriend to believe her while assuring him that all of their children, including herself, were safe. "The kids are all oak. I'm good. We'll be oak, I guarantee it. Leave now if you would. I want you to be unconcerned." Dion openly discussed Angelil's final desires after his passing. In May 2016, she told ABC News that her spouse of 21 years wanted to pass away in her arms. She had to live with the remorse that he never received what he wanted. Dion is content knowing that her spouse is no longer suffering. Dion said that the talent manager had given her courage and peace of mind because he was no longer suffering from the illness. "I'm glad he's no longer in pain." The well-known artist continued by saying that she has had all my life access to the grit she carries. Dion said that despite her loving husband's passing, he still exists inside of her. She continues to show her affection for him by paying him tribute on social media. The mother of three uploaded a black and white photo of Angelil on social media in January 2022 and expressed how much she missed him. "If I claimed I'm all right, I'd be lying. I must have thought of you 100 times. I miss you." Dion sent another heartbreaking letter on her Instagram account in January 2021, this time with a picture of the pair holding hands. She told him again how much she missed him and asked him to watch for her and their children. "You will always have a place in our life and hearts. I adore you." It was quite something, according to Dion, to lose Angelil and see her children lose their father. She remarked that the father of three had committed his entire life to her and that he still lives inside them today, since they serve as a constant reminder. The adoring mother said she feels strong since the artist is still a part of their everyday life. Dion has not remarried 6 years after the passing of Angelil. She was honest in her discussion of her romantic life, admitting that she had not yet been ready to date. She said she was lucky to have the people in her life since they made her laugh instead. Dion claimed that when it came to issues of the heart, she was most enthusiastic about her kids and life in general, adding that romance was the furthest thing from her thoughts. She did not, however, rule out the prospect of falling in love once more and getting married in the future. Thank you for watching.